So I'm on my way to the machine shop right now, and they're going to be installing the new twin turbo Supra pistons, rods, all the new bearings, piston rings. They're going to be assembling everything, and then I'm going to get it back so I can put the head back on. So I just got the front facing intake manifold. It's a straight facing manifold, so it's not going to cross over the motor, which is going to be nice for changing out plugs, servicing coil packs, you know, doing valve cover gaskets, things like that. It should be nice. I don't have to remove the whole intake manifold to get to it. And it's going to look a lot better too. Plus I'm going to have half as much intercooler piping, which is going to be awesome. I also got some new pulleys that are going in, and I'm just going to clean up the head a little bit until I get the block back from the machine shop. Alright, y'all. So I look like absolute ass today because my allergies are going crazy. But anyways, I just picked up the motor from the machine shop. So I'm going to be checking everything out, getting all the gaskets I need, and slapping it all back together. Hopefully I don't run into any issues, but it's always bound to happen, so I'm expecting it. Ready to get this thing going, get it tuned, and start freaking beating it up. Yesterday I went to a San Antonio drift event, and I got to ride in my buddy Julian's car. And it was awesome. So it motivated me to get my car going again. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna run that front-facing intake manifold, and I gotta get a throttle body for it. I haven't driven that car in like 2 years, so it's gonna be kind of fun. Maybe not 2 years, maybe about a year. I haven't driven that car in about a year. Just been building. Here's a little update on the IS. Got most of the motor put back together. Just waiting on the throttle body to get to me. It's in the mail right now. Putting in the cams. They're not bolted in, just set them there for now. See everything cleaned up nicely. Got the throttle cable today. So I still have to tap into the fuel rail, so I can put this fuel pressure regulator on there. So I'm putting an external power steering reservoir. It's going to go from the pump, probably somewhere around here, maybe a little bit further back towards the firewall. That's going to be cool. It's going to be out of the way of the intake manifold and throttle body and all that fun stuff. So I'm using the super wide lens right now. Tell me if you like this more than my phone. But this is my other IS. Since I sold my daily 350Z, I'm going to be dailying this guy. It's not the prettiest one, but still kind of fun. Charging the battery right now. It's really bad, really bad inside. It's dirty, but it is 5-speed, which is going to be fun. And then this is the IS that's getting the motor. Pretty ugly right now. I've got all the wide body stuff on the top car. Carbon fiber hood. Just got the engine painted. Got new brake lines. This is a jumper harness that goes for the ECU. New sway bar. It's gonna look pretty good. This is one of the fenders. A lot wider, as you can tell. These wheels way sunk in there. BN side skirt. I'm gonna have the BN kit on here. Look at that quarter panel. All the extra parts, and air suspension setup. Nos, bro. This car is basically a storage unit for all the parts until I get the thing going again. This is kind of funny, but I put in the middle here, there's no longer a tape deck. It's actually a turbo timer. So you could definitely use some TLC. It's been sitting in the back for about 6 months. Look at this ugly guy. Hey fatty, come here. So back to the engine. Started polishing everything up. Making everything look nice and new, sort of. At least polished, maybe not new. Transmission over here, and then boxes with a whole lot of parts. These are my old piston rings. Let me show you the old pistons. These are funny. So basically everything you don't want to do to a piston, I pretty much did to the pistons. Like, look at how blown out these things are. On this thing, completely gone. And I actually, oh, here goes a piece of it. The piston rings themselves split in 2 pieces, if not 3, 4 maybe. But look at that, chunks taken out. I don't know if you can see that, but these pistons have seen better days. So these are the Megan Racing hardened motor mounts. I'm excited to try these things out, see if they're any better than the factory mounts that I unfortunately split in 2 pieces. As you can see, here's the old motor mount compared to the new one. Missing the entire top half. So this is another garage filled with random parts for the car. Got stuff like the intercooler, gritty exhaust, downpipe, catch can, intake couplers, all that just laying around over here. So where I have the cars and all the parts is like a big ass, just like warehouse that we have. It's kind of cool. Here is another room full of bumpers and parts. Got like the BN style kit. Just chilling here. Got some more wide body stuff. These are the over fenders for the rear. This is the door, the rear door over fender. Front bumper. So I'm hoping to reliably hit about 380 to 400 horsepower with this car. The reason I don't want to go much more is because I know the transmission is not going to be able to handle that. So I'm gonna run it until that transmission starts giving out. Then when I get a chance, I'll upgrade the transmission. I want to keep AC and all the as much factory stuff as I can on the car. So I don't want to make it a full-blown race car yet. We do live in Texas, so it gets hot. All right, if you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help you out. If you've got anything to input on this, like, hey, you're an idiot for doing that, or hey, that's cool, that's a good idea, you're doing that. Love to hear that as well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm not listening when you say